Afrofish OG. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to episode 29 of Afro in the Know. We are slowly winding our way down to the end of the first season of Afro in the Know. And today, I got all the way from the TikTok world, Solar Selections.
All right. What is going on? How you doing? How you doing, fam? I feel good. I'm blessed. Thank you for having me on.
Oh no, absolutely. First and foremost, I want to know how you got your name.
Solar Selections. Okay, so it was really and truly it's a lot of things, really. Me and my cousin, we used to make music, we used to rap, and we had this one like kind of umbrella, as you would say, called Solar. And yeah, so like he was like Solar, something I can't remember right now, but like I was like Solar Avada. You feel me? Because I was like, yeah, I'm killing the game, Avada Kedavra or something, stuff like that. And like, it's like this is lore, you feel me? But I was like, I kind of want to get away from the Avada Kedavra, Harry Potter type of time,
Yeah, I feel
yeah. So I was like, okay, I like playing video games. I like doing my thing. I'm gonna be Solar Selections. We in there because we selecting video games to play all day, every day. We in there.
That's true. No, I like that. I like that's a good idea. Yeah. Also separate yourself away from the Avada Kedavra. Oh, it kind of still bones me that Hogwarts Legacy won't let me use that on students. But like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. They're just like, you can use it on spiders, but I can't use it on the teacher that keeps talking shit to me. But like,
no, that's funny.
Like, my name's Tom Riddle, bitch. No, but it's there be someone like listening, being like, is he making threats? Like, but yeah, it's dope as hell though, man. Like, yeah. I love that. Like Solar Selections, like the different selection of games. And what games do you play? Like, what is your bread and butter?
My bread and butter is like solo, like action adventure games. I wouldn't call myself like a casual gamer, but I play a lot of casual games. Like I play like something that nothing hardcore. I'm not sweating at any type of thing. Like but yeah, just mostly like third person or some first person action adventure. One of my favorite games of all times, favorite series, I would say, is like, I wouldn't even say casual, but it's the Dark Souls Demon Souls series. Those games are legendary. I love them. Yeah. Mainly because of their story. The combat is so punishing, but the lore keeps me going back. I'm not gonna lie.
That's so I'm guessing you're like you're a Souls vet. Like
yeah.
Okay.
I platinumed Demon Souls for PS3. I was like, yeah,
oh, wow.
That's my achievement right there. I've had that game for 11 something years. It took 11 years to get one pure blade stone.
That's crazy. That is wow. Oh my God.
I didn't even go online. To be honest, I'm not really like a multiplayer type of person. If I have to, do some. What about God of War and
What about God of War and Doomslayer?
I have played God of War. I played like pretty much all of them, really. Doomslayer, I love Doom. Doom is one of my favorite games. I have Doom Eternal. I haven't played the new one yet, Dark Ages. But I heard it was really good. Yeah,
it's really good. I really enjoyed it myself. I mean, you give me, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to those games like Doom and stuff like that, you just, hey, give me, you give me a gun, you give me a shield, and I'm like, okay,
point me forward.
Yeah. But it's funny too, because like Doomslayer, they're like, hey, how do we make Doomslayer cooler? And I'm like, throw a cape on him. Okay.
But they did the same thing with Kratos at the beginning of Ragnarok. Everybody wanted that cape, including me, but they didn't have it at launch.
No, they didn't. So if you could pick one, which is better, like God of
God of
War?
War,
So you just
Doomslayer.
Doomslayer. So you looking at Kratos or Doomslayer, or just God of War series or the Doom series, Jared? That's what I'm interested in.
I give you
Um,
both answers, honestly.
no, they're both really good.
Uh,
But no, and that's the thing I love with Doom, especially honestly for me, it's the music.
yeah,
Like
they did.
music gets you. Ooh, like
I
I
just
think
listen to BFG Division just on my own. Just if I want to accomplish something, I'm putting on BFG Division.
oh the
Like,
division,
yeah,
like the
that's the
division
one.
game kind of thing, or what?
No, BFG Division is one of those
Oh,
the songs on I think it's Doom 2016.
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
definitely. I know
really,
for
really
me, it's
good.
the only thing they fear is you. Uh,
Okay.
from Doom Eternal. That one just gets me rolling. So the characters, so
Oh,
Kratos
the
or
characters.
Doomslayer.
Okay, I would pick Kratos, honestly. Like I like Doomslayer, really, really cool character, but Kratos is just so like he will get the job done, but he has layers. He has I would say a lot of complex character emotions. Like this is a man that lost his wife and his daughter and was put into servitude to be basically a foot soldier for a god that got his whole family wiped, and then rebelling against that while still being brutal all the way. I'm just talking about like some of the lore and whatnot, but I really like the direction that the video games have taken Kratos, especially now. uh, God of War Ragnarok was cinematic. And while I have not played Dark Ages, and I wish I had, so I could have more of an opinion about it, I how can I say this? Doomslayer is just like go there, kill it. Like they're giving me the justification, like, okay, yes, the world has fallen under evil. You gotta save it. And what is the robot dude name? I forgot the robot name.
Is it Sam?
Sam, yeah,
Samuel
Sam.
Hayden? Samuel Hayden?
Yeah. Yeah, I do like that, like subtle character animations for Doomslayer were just like showing how furious and how enraged he was. Like when Sam is trying to talk to him at the beginning of Doom 2016, talking about like, oh, this could be justified, and
Mhm.
this was for the greater good, and he just like hits the button just to like shut him off, and the music starts and the intro starts. That shows off, everything. I'm sorry, I didn't even see
No, it's
but
awesome.
the girl said
Jared mentioned that he had a bunch of uh
112 figures.
yeah,
Oh,
I mean
that's fire.
that is fire. No, and I think that's what thing makes it really cool about, like you
Yeah.
mentioned with Kratos, is Kratos does have a lot of layers to him, which
Mhm.
makes him very interesting and very like intriguing to watch. He's
Yeah.
intriguing to watch. He's intriguing to go through a story, and I think that's the thing with like difference between him and Doomslayer is that Doomslayer does have like some background stuff, but he is more of the like I'm here for aura, right? Like I'm here for pure aura, like just
Yeah.
he don't say much. I mean, the dude has just some of the most insane moments between, like I said, destroying demons, ripping them up with their bare hands, launching himself in a railgun. Like,
Yeah. I just the moments that you're describing making me want to go back and play it again. I'm not
I'm
gonna lie.
saying, Doom Eternal and Doom the Dark Ages, they're good. They're good games, man. You should
Yeah.
like.
There is a lot of character animation that comes like when I'm thinking about it, because thank you. Thank you, Jared, for even bringing up the question. Because like now that I'm thinking about it, there is a lot of just like character animation that you do get with Doomslayer. He's not talking perfectly stoic character. I feel like you're more meant to put yourself in there in an immersive position. While I feel
Mhm.
like with Kratos, it's more like I'm watching this character do his thing. Like he's swinging his axe, he throwing them blades, he got the spear and everything. But when the cutscene is cutscening, that's his decisions, that's his choices, and I feel like that's how the characters differ.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
fair. No,
yeah.
I would actually say that's 110% true with when it comes to Kratos, and that's what also just makes him like super fun and like I said, very compelling.
Mhm.
Between him and during the Greek era, him during the
Mhm.
Norse era, and seeing the man mature into what a man that he wants to be, which
Yeah.
obviously if it becomes the god of hope. um
Mm,
and I think that's always awesome. Wherever he goes next in the story, I've always said I'm 110% on board.
yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
excited to see wherever he goes next. I don't know where it's going to be.
Hopefully it's Egypt. I'm just gonna throw that out
You
there.
know where I really want? I want the Aztecs.
Aztecs,
The
that'd be
Aztecs.
fire.
I
You
think
know
it'd
what?
be awesome. Like, I think because Egypt seems like the next one would be like, okay, they're the next biggest with like Ra and
Mhm,
all of them. I think the Aztecs would be so interesting to me.
mhm.
Um, Also because I mean we all know that Tyr did go around for different areas and did learn from different places
Yeah.
because he has weapons from different areas. One of them is the
Mhm.
Aztecs. The other one is the Egyptians. No, I think would be really interesting. And this is just me. This is just spitballing like ideas,
Yeah.
right? And I think one of them would be really interesting. Would be if the reason Kratos has to go out somewhere is because there's a war between the Aztecs and the Egyptians right now,
Mm.
and Atreus is in the middle of it.
So he gets there and he's just like, "What is even going on?" And your son and the okay,
In
yeah,
search for
that'd be
the
fire.
giants, he accidentally caused a war between them, and it's a
No.
battle. It used the battle between like Quetzalcoatl and let's say Ra, and so
Yeah.
they're like, he's like, I don't know what I did. And at this point, let's say he is older. Let's say he's an adult at this point, right? He's an
Yeah.
adult at this point, and for example, I don't know, Angerboat is dead, right? Because of his
Mhm.
actions. So Angerboat is dead. And then like because of those mistakes, he starts going down that same path that Kratos is, where he
Yeah.
starts seeing the despair. And at one point, Kratos is trying to help, and they get into a fight, and it's Atreus who ends up like killing this god with his bare hands.
Yeah.
And
Well,
Kratos is just he's like what, and he's just very confused on why he's acting this way. So I think that'd be
yeah,
very, very, very interesting.
it would
As
be.
for Jared, I did know it was supposed to end at 3. It was supposed to end at
It
3.
was supposed to end at 3?
Yes, but then they could. I mean, obviously they continued it off.
Yeah.
Santa Monica did a fantastic job, but
Yeah.
my interest to me because I know earlier you mentioned Souls, right? You mentioned the
Yeah.
Souls games, and because I'm a like a baby's first, like my first one was Elden Ring.
Okay, yeah.
I was
I would
never,
say start there if you're
yeah,
going to get into Souls games because like when I was playing it, I was like, I'm used to like Dark Souls level 2. Like Dark Souls 2 is my favorite game in the whole From Software. And I feel like that speaks a lot about me as a person because everybody hates it because they say like it's unfair. So like I'm going into Elden Ring and I'm like, uh, you know, this is pretty good. I platinumed it. It took 400 hours, but I got there. It was
jeez.
yeah, but I absolutely enjoyed it. I really did. It was a good game.
I
Um,
know, and with Elden Ring, what I love about Elden Ring so much, is the game I felt was for the most part always fair.
yes.
My mess ups were my mess ups, and like that was something I had to learn because I got it early, and then I I got it in 2023, but I didn't actually play it much. I got to like where I beat Godric, and then I
Okay.
stopped because I was like frustrated and I didn't know what to do. And so
Mhm.
instead of like looking around, I just kind of gave up. And when I was waiting for 3 weeks for work for like to see if I can get this job.
Yeah.
And so I decided to say, fuck it. I'm just gonna plow through this game. I don't know what I'm gonna
Mhm.
do. I'm just gonna plow through it. And I I I absolutely like I made sure every fucking detail. I like searched high and low. I
Yeah.
Everything was like such a new fun discovery. I remember like feeling so excited when I would beat like the I beat Estelle in the cave or whatever. And I remember the first time I
Mhm.
walked in the cave and I see her,
Astel, yo.
and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Like I was like, it's just like I'm like, I don't know what this is. Like, I
Yeah,
didn't sign up for this, and I was like, this is
yeah.
fucking wild.
It felt like something out of Berserk. It was like a cosmic dragonfly with
Yeah,
a skull for a face. And
like
I'm
a
like,
HP Lovecraft type of like
yeah.
monster. And I was just like, dude, this is okay. I can deal with grafted like hands and stuff like that.
I
I
couldn't.
can deal with
That was my op right there. I ain't gonna lie. They freaked me out. I was like, get this
the
Adams family stuff out of here. You
so
feel me?
okay. So funny story. The first time I got to Karya's Manor, right, where the hands are,
Hmm.
and when I walked in there and I saw that the hands were like sticking towards the walls and stuff, I
Hmm.
froze. I was literally in a party, an Xbox Live party with people, and I froze. I stopped talking, and my friend's kind of like walking me through that because he's already beaten the game, and he's
Yeah.
like, "You all right?" And I'm like, "No." I'm not. Like, and so
Yeah.
I was like, he's like, "You just got to move forward." I'm like, "I can't. Like, my hands will not move. Like, my hands are not moving." And he's like, "Well, you have to go through there." And I'm like, "I don't have to do anything." And
Yeah.
so eventually I tried to fight one and they jumped down. And as soon as they attacked, I was just like, nah, I'm done. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
done. So
It's
I
like
learned that
Uncanny Valley. You
you
feel
can
me?
just
It's
run
like,
through it.
yeah, you can run through it.
And that's what I did. I just ran through it. I was like, all right. So the whole time I'm like, I can do this, right? I'm like pumping myself up and I'm like, no, like fucking like, all the way through
No,
it.
that's so real. There are so many times I just like, okay, it's not even about getting back to the boss. It's like just avoiding this certain group of enemies right here. I just
Mhm.
need to get past those and I'm good. Get out their aggro range. But yeah, those right there, the hands, first time they got me, I was actually because I'm like big old archway, some mystical stuff inside. I'm like, let me be a little cautious. No, drop down on my head like a spider. It took me on like 2, 3 hits, but like I couldn't even panic. I mean, I didn't even have room to
They're
panic.
aggressive, like, they're very aggressive, and, like, the thing that surprised me with the hands also, they give you somber stones, which means, like which is great, like, if you do go and you kill
Mhm.
them, like, they're
Yeah.
fantastic for it, and they're weak to fire.
Oh yeah.
Like they're you hit them with, like, a catch flame, and they just, like, flail, and then you just wait for them
Mhm.
to get back up, and then you do it again.
Yeah.
Just like I'm like, "Yeah, that's
I
right,
saw that. I was like,
bitch."
oh, all right. Cause
Yeah,
like I
like
had one of those S stocks. Like my characters, I usually go with like rapiers and S stocks and whatnot.
oh, okay.
Those are, because it's like usually in a Souls game, you're fighting kind of like like in a single hallway or like in an enclosed space.
Right.
So I just kind of, want to hit them with something like a little get back. You feel me? Like get back, stay over there.
Yeah.
So I had like a fire one. I was like, oh, this really works on y'all. So I, just ran them around, did the whole thing, and I was like, yeah, this could be doable. And then after that, I wasn't scared of them anymore. But I feel
No.
like after, huh?
Yeah, once you come back, man, like once you go back to it and you're just like, like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not doing down easy. But I think with the because I'm surprised, first of all, I'm actually surprised that they didn't have like a single boss for them. You know what I mean? Like almost
Mhm.
every enemy got some sort of like you had to fight it in a certain room. I'm
Yeah.
glad because fuck that. I could only imagine walking into one and just having like seeing the hand poking out of the ground and being like, nope. And just
Mhm.
like this
You
this
can
this big old mustard cloud better let me through because I'm about to fucking kick my way through it.
No,
Like,
that's real. I feel like they have I have not played Shadow of the Erd Tree. That's like one thing I have not done.
Shadow of the Earth
Um,
Tree is good. If you it's
yeah.
difficult. It's harder
Okay.
than the base game. They have some really cool bosses. Some runs that I'm like if I had to rank them,
Mhm.
you know, with the base game, some of them are really good. Some of them kind of suck. Like you do have some hype ones like Bale,
Mhm.
Mesmer,
Yeah.
that bitch ass Radon. Like,
I've seen some of them, some
like,
of
like
the
there
fight.
might be a little salt there where like you walk in there and he doesn't even give you a chance to like summon or anything. He just goes straight. Oh, when he's
I can't hit the bell.
before they nerfed him, yeah, he went straight into like an attack, and I was just like that. You seen that meme with like the Punisher, and he's like, wait.
No,
Like,
that's
bro, this
real.
dude is swinging. He's swinging before when I just walk in. Like I walked into the fog. I'm like, okay, I got to the fog, and he's already. I'm like, no, whoa.
That's
Like
yeah. They had to
settle the
fix that.
fuck
He was a
down.
problem. Now I
Right.
beat pre-patch Radon in
Okay.
Elden Ring.
In the base
So
game.
yeah, in the base game.
Okay. Yeah.
So it was just like, you know, bro was out there, but he wasn't impossible. That
Bro is
seems
him.
just
Like, like when they're like, oh, that's the Radon festival. I'm like, what the fuck you mean the Radon? Like, you mean we all fighting him? Like, I was like, you mean this ain't a one-on-one? We jumping it? And then I realized I'm like, oh, he jumped us.
yeah. Him and the horse.
It was like
Got-
he jumped in the horse. It was like it reminded me of when Goku and Vegeta go fight Broly. And you're like,
Mm.
oh, they're gonna jump. Oh no, they're the one getting jumped. Like, like that's what it felt like the whole time. But it's a fun fight though. I'm not gonna lie. His
yeah,
is
I
I
do it again.
didn't put him on my list. I had a list at the time for like the top 8 fights, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I had like Godfrey as number 1. Because
Okay.
to me, like when you like, I was worried because I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to fight this lion. Fuck this lion, this dude on his back, and then he killed it to like release his bloodlust, and I'm like, this nigga just WWE'd me.
Yeah, I swear, bro, scoop, bro, like man, when I
He
saw the
Liger
cuts,
bomb. He Liger bombed you. He took the fourth Raikage's ability and he Liger bombs you.
I was like, I couldn't even. I think I died first time I got hit by it, just off rip. But I
Oh
was
yeah.
like, I was not.
No, he flipped me up, and I was just like, oh, I'm not meant to be here. And
Yeah, I would say like something that was kind of grueling in Elden Ring was Radagon and then Elden Beast directly after, because you had to be kind of perfect on Radagon if you were like trash on Elden Beast. Like
I don't think Elden Beast was actually. He was hard, but he wasn't that hard. Radagon is definitely tougher. I don't know if you ever saw the meme, not a meme, but it was a video. A guy went to throw, I think it was lightning, and Radagon just slaps it away. If I gotta find it, I'll send it to you. He slaps it away, and then he goes into his like grab animation where he like starts hitting him with the hammer. And I was just like, I watched him slap, and at that point, I would have been like, oh, I'm dead.
Yeah. I couldn't. I had rivers of blood. I had all the gear that I tried to optimize. I looked ugly as sin. But we but we got the job done.
Well,
it was good though. I really
you're gonna
enjoyed
like
it.
the DLC though.
Okay.
You're
Well,
gonna like
thank
the
you for
DLC.
recommending it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's not like it wasn't nominated for Game of the Year, which that part will always. That part always leaves a bit of a taste in my mouth. But like,
you know what? I remember hearing about that, but I wasn't really checking for Elden Ring because I put 400 hours into it.
yeah, the DLC has some really cool. Like one of the things I really liked about the DLC was not just the bosses, but like some of the weaponry you get too. Some like ghost flame and stuff like that. You get like ghost flame breath, like you get like the dragon head where you can use a ghost flame breath. One of them was like bear claws.
Oh, okay.
Hand to hand, like they literally have martial arts in there.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can get martial arts, and I'm like, dude, watching people play and just like literally martial arting like enemies, and I'm like, yo, this is
Honestly, I
bro.
thought I saw that somewhere, like on a video, and I thought I was like, okay, this is a cool looking mod, you know.
Yeah,
But no, this is actually
no,
in the
it's
game.
actually in there. You have to. It takes a little bit to kind of figure out how to do it, but like, it is really cool. They give you hands and they give you feet. So if you want to play, yeah, I want to play a Sanji. I'm going to play a Sanji. Like,
Real. That's cool. That's really
yeah.
cool.
They have what was that? Some of the one of the weapons I liked was it was like this. I don't know. It looked like a meat cleaver, but like your character will just spin around with it like a fucking saw blade, or like there's these ones where it's like they have these two blades in their hands, and then your character just like spins and is jumping around and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, this.
Yeah.
No wonder they're afraid of the fucking tarnish. Like everything that this guy gets is a weapon. Like I was like, you could give this guy a plastic spoon and he'd find a way to like finally take you out with it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good, man. I'm like, I'm good.
One of the best weapons that I really liked in the base game was what was it? The chainsaw wheel. The chainsaw,
yeah.
it reminded me so much of a weapon I had in Bloodborne, and it was a really good surprise. I don't think I optimized it as well as I should have, but it was really fun to use just for like a situation or two.
Is it? I think you can use. I don't remember if you can or not, but I think you can use like the multi-hit talismans on it and stuff like that.
Okay.
You can like, yeah, because some of them like. One of my I've beaten Elden Ring 4 times.
Oh, okay.
And like every time I try to use a different build. So like the first time I used was like the Great Guts' great sword, and like I straight up bonk build my way through it, right?
No.
At the end of the day, like if as long as your health is at 0 and mine isn't, I win. So
exactly.
But the second time after that, I used the hammer crushers, like the dual hammers. That was fun because you just break poise like crazy. And then I used the bleed. It was bleed. Yeah, it was a bleed build with dual Godskin peelers.
Okay.
And so slap the Godskin peelers on there.
Peelers.
They're the what is it? The Godskin.
I know what you're talking about.
They have like a spear on one side and then like a hook on the other.
Yeah.
So I had dual of those, and then I would use frostbite on one and bleed on the other. And
that's crazy
because it was just
ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, and so that was really fun. Because I used like multi-hit talismans and like nothing to proc bleed a lot. I was procking bleed for like every fourth hit. Like it was like ridiculous.
That's crazy.
And then the last time I'm going through right now, I should say. So I'm on New Game Plus 5, I think 4 or 5.
Oh.
But I've been trying to use intelligence, and I had sat there and I was like, this is really going to be mean, but I'm not smart enough to actually figure this shit out. Like I was like, I'm not an intelligence build. I'm not. That's not who I am. If I was trapped and isekai'd into a different world, and they're like, you're a magic caster, I'm already fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'd be an adept at all. I tried to do I did do for one of my builds, I did do like an intelligence build. You know, I got like Renala's moon and all of that and everything. It was fun, but I would say it stressed me out because it's like you're barely hitting your numbers enough to kill things, you know. Some skills are OP. I personally do like the big FU Kamehameha. I used what is it? The soul thing? I forget. It's just a
Magica plus Common Azure.
Yeah, Common Azure. Yes, Common Azure. And I put on one of those physics that just gives you unlimited MP, and I just melt bosses, you know, and that works out well. That was really, really cool, you know, when I figured that out. But I would say like my best and favorite build is like the bleed build. I love bleed. Like it's a really good effect to just put on another target.
No, it is, and like bleed builds are always gonna be fun. Like no matter what you play, like it's gonna be a fun ass bleed build. And there's so much like with the claws. I like using the claws too. Claws can proc bleed like crazy. If you ever get a chance, use those. But like, there's something to me like some of the weapons, like Malekith's Black Blade, which it's not a blade. Like if you look at, it's not a blade.
Yeah,
that's a big fucking hunk of iron or hunk of rock. Like that's no. It's like when I used to say, like, so what am I funny? Like, what's
blade?
Yeah, they're like, what's a hot take you have? And I'm like, Sora does not have a blade. The Keyblade is not a blade.
Yeah, it's not. It's a
you
key.
can cuss the fuck out of the fuck. Like it's not a blade. Like they are looking at you. Like the reason why they disappear is because every time you hit the like they like hit them like the fuck.
Mhm.
I thought that was a blade. Like and everyone like which one like tell me which ones are blades. I will agree with you. But until that time, if I look at a key, the key is
Yeah.
not a blade.
Yeah, out and you know what? Bringing up Kingdom Hearts, one of my favorite series, by the way. Like
Mm,
I have it. Like I played all the games, even what is it? Melody of Memory. I played a little bit of that.
nice.
Um, yeah, like there's not a lot of keyblades in that game that are actual blades. And like the one keyblade that is like an actual blade is not even like a keyblade. It's Sora's like dark,
Yeah.
like the bat looking one. And even that, it kind of looks, you
Not
know,
blade. I don't care what anybody says. Not blade. You know, it's like
uh,
one of my favorite like Riku has a blade.
yeah,
Riku got a
yeah, like
blade. Sword don't got
um
blade. I ain't got no blade.
Riku has like one of those future, like I wouldn't even say futuristic, one of the modern car keys,
Mm.
as
One
his
of the
blade.
modern car keys.
Yeah.
I will I will say the one blade that really bothers me, it's that X blade, I think it is.
Yeah, it's
Where
just
it's like the
like,
two key blades and they attach that one and you get it is a blade.
yeah, it is
But
a
like
blade.
you look at it and you're like, this is so
It's so
garbage.
goofy.
Like it's
Yeah.
such a goofy looking blade. And I'm like, no, this is dumb. Like I just give me my kingdom key. I'm beating your ass with this.
Yeah.
Like
Like
Ansel can get concussed, like
two of
Zephyrus
them fused together, like,
in
and you're holding the
the
middle of the
middle.
hilt.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
All
don't
right.
it
That's the
don't
one thing that I was like, ah, nah, they missed on that. I
oh
love
yeah.
everything about it. Peak cinema. Zeta Flare gets 10 out of 10 for
Donald
me. But
Zeniflare,
yeah.
like that was wild. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you want a character, like I'm like, dude, it's bad enough that Tara's getting possessed. He's already gotten his ass whipped multiple times, and then Donald comes in and moves to a stupid like
Bro
he
just
got
got
hit,
obliterated.
and Tara's like getting blown back. Like, damn, I'm not ready for this shit. Like,
The
maybe
one
I'm
thing
not
that
the main
sticks out
character.
about that scene, exactly, I'm not. I'm not at all. One thing that sticks out about that scene is like when Donald is charging up to do the Zeta Flare, Goofy is like, Donald, no, don't. He's like, don't do it. It's like that kind of implies like he's done this before. Who's pulled off a Zeta Flare? Like
Yeah, just
that's like one of
practicing.
them MMO Final Fantasy moves. You feel
Oh
me?
yeah,
Like I can't even. You brought it to a Kingdom Hearts game. Donald's him. I can't lie.
Donald is him.
Um,
Like, and
he
that's
gonna
why
be healing
like
me sometimes, but I feel like that's my own fault because I
the
ain't
reason
going to the settings.
why don't
But
Donald heal? This is why Donald doesn't heal. He's like, I'm not no healer, bitch. Like, he's like, you thought I was support class?
it's telling when you have to like actually go into the settings. Like even on Kingdom Hearts 1, you have to go into the settings and then like consciously be like, Donald, you need to heal me right here, right now, no matter what. Don't worry about that enemy. Don't worry about being on defense. Heal me. And then he still doesn't.
No,
He might
no.
cast arrow, but a heal, no.
So where would you want to see them go? Like now that
Um,
they have free reign, now that they have free reign, where do you want to see them go?
as Kingdom Hearts,
Mm-hmm.
ah man, it's like Disney owns everything. So it's like uh I don't know. But I know that they're going kind of like in a more, I would say like realistic world. What is it called? I forget the name of the world, Quadrata or something. I
Yeah,
guess.
it seems like they're trying to more do their own, like something on their own, and like separate their way from the Disney stuff. It kind of feels like.
Mhm. Yeah.
And I feel like Kingdom Hearts 3 felt like it kind of locked them into like we want to do something else.
Yeah.
So like,
I don't know. I feel like Kingdom Hearts is a good franchise, even without most of the Disney properties. But I would still like to see some in there.
what if they meet
Uh,
Noctis?
hmm?
What if he meets Noctis and they
Oh,
start going more into the Final Fantasy route?
that would be cool. I would, you know what? I've been wanting to see that since like Kingdom Hearts 2, to be honest. Like as a little boy playing Kingdom Hearts 2, I was like, man, you're giving me Advent Children Cloud You're giving me Leon, you're giving me Squall, you give me like Luffy and stuff like that, but really didn't see those characters get utilized as much as I wanted them to. But while I wish they do retain like some of the Final Fantasy like aspects of it, I would be interested to like see like what they do with like Noctis and like all the other characters that are from the other Final Fantasies, like Vaughn. Honestly, like yeah, I would appreciate if they lean more into the more Final Fantasy side of it, But I feel, Kingdom Hearts is just like it's more. I wouldn't even say more one or the other. It's just kind of like intertwined.
It is, and it's funny because I see Kingdom Hearts and I'm like, I can see them going into like some Final Fantasy territories.
Yeah.
I'm like, now that I'm like thinking about it, I need my Sora versus like Clive.
Yeah.
Like I would watch that, but like Sora versus Lightning.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
honestly, I think Lightning. I think Sora's stronger. Don't get me wrong, but Lightning would be the type to be like knock it off, and he'd be like, "Okay, I'm sorry."
No, I feel that. Just like how they had it like in the Colosseums and whatnot, I feel like bringing more Final Fantasy characters
Ooh.
in that same perspective, like yeah, that would be
Like,
cool.
yeah, in the Coliseum, and like Clive just walks on in, and he's just like, I wasn't expecting to do this or something.
Yeah.
And you're like,
go ahead. Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
could just, I mean, my brain's like imagining what that would be,
Yeah.
And so like Sora has his Keyblade out, and he always his Keyblade form is so uncomfortable looking. It physically hurts my back. Like
Bro's gonna exactly. I was about to say bro gonna have back problems.
Yeah, he just like holding it like this, and I'm like, yo, like
I gotta stand up a little, gotta be a little sturdy when you're holding the Keyblade. Everybody else has elegant forms with the Keyblade, except
like
Sora that looks like he just got it out of a tree or something.
Oh, I know. Like it's just like the way that everyone else is like this elegant style, and then Sora walks in, and all I hear is like the fuck the police. And they just like
it's a two-hand swing. It's not even like he has those, but like the first hit,
he coming to front. He just and I'm like, no wonder they're concussed.
Yeah,
like I'm pretty sure every single Heartless you see has one big eye and one small eye.
And knock half their brain to the side.
It's just like
one of my favorite moves. I'm sorry. One of my favorite moves in Kingdom Hearts is in Kingdom Hearts 1, where you do like it's a simple attack. It's a jump attack. It's just circle X. But he does it as such emotion. It's just like he jumps up, that big goofy jump, and he just and I'm like, that's killing somebody. That's killing somebody real. Like
when you do it to when you're fighting it to your friends or whatever, he's like, I'm just like, oh my god, like this kid's like 8. Like
you know what? It's a reason why all the Kingdom Hearts cosplayers have to have like rubber and like foam props for their stuff, because that would really hurt somebody. It
would hurt them first. Like.
No, but for real.
I love
Kingdom Hearts is Kingdom Hearts is like one of my favorite franchises. Like my grandmother, like I didn't know about Kingdom Hearts. My grandmother, she actually got it for me. She was in Best Buy. She loved getting stuff for her grandchildren, and she was just like, oh, my grandson, he likes Kingdom Hearts, and I mean not Kingdom Hearts, but he likes Disney, and I think he likes some of these other characters on here. I think I've seen this dude with the spiky hair on there, because I did have like Final Fantasy. So she just picked it up for a whim. And to be honest, when I first got it, I was like, what is this? What is this? Like Kingdom Hearts and what is it, Disney and Square Enix, Final Fantasy, I wasn't rocking with it. So I just kind of like had it to the wayside for like a week or two, until there was like nothing left to play like in my catalog. And I was just like, okay, I might as well give it a chance. And it was like literally one of the best times I ever had in my life. My grandmother, she passed away, and like shortly after she got me that. And I just really just been rocking with the series because it reminds me of her, but also is damn good. So I'm glad that she put me on game before she she got out of
Right.
here. But yeah,
It's awesome. Like I love that. Like I love like when it's that sentimental feelings that you get
yeah,
from your
it's
grandma.
yeah,
And
it's
like
really nostalgic. But yeah,
I mean, through that opening cinematic, like when
oh
that first,
yeah,
I'm not like that's what got me the first time when I saw that, and I was like, my jaw dropped. I was like, I don't know what the
hmm
fuck I'm playing,
exact. You
but
know
this
what?
is gonna be lit.
Yeah, it is really good. And they just upped it every single game. Like even like in Kingdom Hearts 3, like I have like a playlist on my Spotify where I'm just like, yeah, it's just pure Kingdom Hearts soundtracks, pure songs out of there. And Sanctuary, Passion, and the one that they did for Face My Fears.
Mhm.
Those are those go legendary. Those go like multi triple platinum for me. But I love all of them. Simple and Clean though. Oh my god. I can't even quantify how many times I played that song. I had a whole Kingdom Hearts like soundtrack. The CD, CD won't even play that song.
Really?
Yeah, I messed up. The CD won't even play that song. I had burnt the whole CD, and it won't. It just skips. And that was like way back when it was just like optical disc and like
Right. That's
boom
still
boxes and
sad though.
whatnot.
Like that's so sad.
Yeah.
It's such a good one too. I like both. Like I like the one from the game,
Hmm.
and then because I know the original one is like slower.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I like them both. They're both in depending on different feels.
Yeah.
But like I go back and I'll sit there and I'll rewatch because I don't know if anybody else does this, but I love rewatching like intros. I love rewatching trailers. I love rewatching all that stuff, especially for like
Hmm.
old stuff. So like one of my favorite trailers to rewatch, it's also weird, is from Call of Duty World at War. It's the Shino Numa trailer when they first dropped it because it
Mm.
makes me like go back to when I was like 16 and like when Call of Duty was huge for me.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
like it's the same thing with Kingdom Hearts where I'll go back and I'll rewatch the openings of Kingdom Hearts and I was like, they put this shit on a PS2. Like
uh no, but that's just yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that. Man. It's such it's amazing how like video games and just moments like that just remind you of certain times in your life where things were just good, you know.
oh yeah. Well yeah, things were just good. I mean, like that's how I feel with a lot of like a lot of when I go back to play like N64 type games, right? I'll go play a lot of
Mhm.
N64 type games. Super Mario 64 or Legend of Zelda, Mario Kart, Mario Tennis.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was I'm sorry, I was like fighting a yawn.
No, you're good.
but like I was, I love going back to those times and just like living those moments a little bit. Like when
Mhm.
I'll have like when I if you ever jump into my like lives and stuff, I gotta do one tomorrow.
For
Uh,
sure.
but I'll usually listen to something and like so it might be the Super Mario 64 theme,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
or it might be Mario Kart, it might be Sonic. And it's fun because I get people to come in and be like, "Hey, is that from Sonic Adventure 1? Is that Chow Garden or
Mhm.
something from Sonic Adventure 2 or something?" And they're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah," and it gets people to stay.
Yeah, cuz like when they hear it, it's like I've been listening to
Nostalgia
this.
gets you to stay. Like that's the
Yeah.
thing. And I love
Yeah.
it. Like I love being able to be like I like so you'll see like I'll do like a prompt and the prompt might have an old video game. So one of my favorite ones is what is your greatest gaming achievement? And it's like
Mhm.
I have Wave Race in the background. They're like, "Oh my god, is that Wave Race? I love it!" Right? And then every once in a
Yeah.
while, I get a person come in and be like, "Jump Moto was better," and then I just disregard their opinion because they're wrong. So like,
Yeah. That would be something like if I heard the theme for like Hydro Thunder. That would take me back to like when I was a little kid in the arcade. I'd be like,
Mhm.
"What you know about this?"
Yep.
'Cause
Hydro
I
Thunder was the shit, and
yeah,
like I I love getting people to see and experience that again. You
yeah.
know, when you hear like if I you don't have to be anywhere, but if like let's say you were at the mall or something, right? Let's say you're at the
Yeah.
mall or whatever, and over the intercom you heard Rainbow Road,
Mm.
you know for a fact that takes you back. That's gonna take your mind back instantly. Like, are they
Instant.
playing
Yeah.
Rainbow Road? Okay, fuck yes. Like, you know what I mean? That kind of shit, and it does for people, and that's what I love about it. I love
Mhm.
bringing that experience, even if it's a bit of nostalgia, because it can make someone's day. Just hearing it.
It would. Like, I have moments in my mind where, like, I am going through, like, video game I don't know if you ever played this game called, MDK2. It's one of my favorite games. It was on the Dreamcast, and it was on, like, a PlayStation 2. It's called MDK2 Armageddon, and, like, there's a specific riff that happens in a song, and it's really funky, and it plays sometimes in my head, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I gotta seek that song out. I gotta listen to the whole thing," and it makes my day better because it reminds me of just, like, being in my room, playing that game and hearing that specific part of that song and being like, yeah, this is the truth. This is a really good game, and I'm enjoying myself, man. So like, I
Exactly.
yeah, it's it's a lot. It's a lot
It
of good things that just gaming has brought me. You know,
it is,
uh,
and that leads to my question then is why did you start with gaming? Like what brought you to not just for gaming in general, but also like brought you into like the whole streaming world and everything as well?
that's a good question. So, um, my mom, she was in the arcades with my dad, and they were playing like Centipede and whatnot. And as long as I've been alive, they never stopped. They used to bring me there. So I used to be there at the arcades with them, and that led to me getting my first video game console, which was the Dreamcast, and getting Sonic Adventure, and just like
Mm,
I would say, because like people ask me like in my chat like, oh, what's your favorite video game of all time? And I tell them like Toy Commander for the Dreamcast. It's a really obscure game that I feel like a lot of people haven't heard of, but it lives and sits in my mind just because of like, just like that's how I used to play with toys and whatnot. And to have that in a video game was really cool. So yeah. But like people expect me to say like GTA 5 or something like that. I don't know. Or Red Dead Redemption 2.
I'm sorry, I'm not base player.
um, but I suffer from like really bad asthma, and I had to take like really like long, extensive breathing treatments practically all the time in my youth. It was really bad. Like I was hooked up to the machines and whatnot.
Damn, man.
So I was like homeschooled, and I had a lot of free time after school because I was getting that work done. So I used to be on my Dreamcast. I used to be on my PlayStation 2 and just really just play games and really, just build up a collection over time. And by the way, I'm from Louisiana. By the way, in New Orleans. And after like 2005, when Katrina happened, we came out here to Georgia, where I'm at right now, and I made a life, established myself, but I never stopped playing video games. I've always just been like that type of person where video games have been like a essential part of my life because one, it's a cool hobby to have. I'm not gonna let anybody like down my hobbies. And it keeps me engaged. It keeps me media literate. In a world where there ain't a lot of media literacy. There's a lot
Mm,
of critical thinking that goes on to what you're going to do in a step-by-step situation. I felt like video games have always kept my mind sharp and has helped me focus in a way.
that's fair.
So yeah. So I really didn't start streaming up until I would say what was it like 2022. Where I got like my first capture card. I was like, okay, let me try it out. I've been trying to go live on TikTok and playing video games on there. Like I feel like the first video game I ever showed off was like Inscription, and I had like my phone pointed to the screen, like my laptop screen, and we were playing
Mm,
Inscription and whatnot. It was fun, but I knew from there, I was like, yeah, this is something that I really want to invest my time into. And like I was saying before, I used to rap and make music and make instrumentals and beats and stuff like that. So I did have a lot of like audio equipment left over. Like this mic right here, I bought specifically because I was like, yeah, I want to make music. I want to I want to spit my lyrics out there. And that's really good. But just keeping that has allowed me to, move it laterally into the
Mm.
streaming space. So some of these equipment like Focusrite, like my audio mixer and um my cameras and my mic, I've already had that before. And that helped me, get started when it came to streaming. But getting started in like 2022 with it was kind of rough because I did not have all of what I needed to have, and I feel like I still don't, because it's still always improving.
That's
um
very true.
yeah. I just well, I'm not gonna talk about that right now, but I started off with my laptop, and I was like, I quickly realized that this wasn't enough processing power to even begin to play the video games that I wanted to. So then I upgraded to a pre-built, which I still have, and it works well. But the next step for me is to just like fully fledged make my own computer, just put the parts and pieces together, in a cave with a box of scraps. um but yeah, I've really enjoyed my streaming journey. Not only have I met a lot of wonderful people, like I've really made friends on here. Like I've made brothers, family, people that are just like-minded, and I wouldn't have if I didn't take that plunge and I didn't, put myself out there. Now, when I did start, I was like a faceless streamer. I didn't have like a camera because like my cameras were like really and truly they were trash, and I didn't want to put myself out there. I didn't want to put myself out there because the camera quality was trash. I had to wait until I upgraded and whatnot. But um uh it was just like landscape YouTube stuff for a while. And yeah, slowly but surely just putting myself out there, upgrading the equipment, getting a new camera and a new setup. I just got like a little 32-inch like a 4K monitor for my gaming. I used to be off of like a TV, like this TV that you would see like right here in
Mm.
the background. That's what I was playing my video games on and streaming. And to be honest, people were tuned in. People were making it work because honest, it's not about the equipment. The equipment helps, but it's about the personality. It's about what you can bring to the table. And sometimes the only thing that you do need to bring to the table is yourself. That's it.
Very true. And being a content creator myself, and it's so true. Like the most thing you just need to do is show up. You need to show
Yeah.
up. You need to be consistent. In You need to care.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a few people who have gone into this because they see the big streamers make money. So they
Mhm.
think that they're gonna make money. That's just not how it works.
Yeah. If you go into there with that type of mindset, you will be disappointed quickly and early, and the disappointment will fizzle out the excitement for even doing it in the first place. When I got on here, even on TikTok, I haven't really been on like any other like I've been on like YouTube and like Twitch and whatnot. But it just wasn't as, I would say, engaging as it was like on TikTok for me, because like a lot of people are saying things multiple times, they're coming across your lives, they're tapping, and there generally is more engaging for me. I'm able to keep up with it well. But hmm, I'm sorry. I was about to say something, but I lost my train of thought. Um,
Yeah, it happens.
yeah, my bad.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
And I think it's not easy for streamers to put themselves out there. It really isn't. It's not easy
Mhm.
to want to do that because you're not really sure how the world is going to also affect.
Mhm.
How the world's going to come back and see you.
Yeah.
Are they going to be okay? Are you going to be fuck you, you bitch, like you fucking trash? Uh, and
No,
I
that's
joke
true.
about you'll never realize it until you make an unpopular take.
Mhm.
until you
I've
make an
made some.
unpopular take. And
Yeah.
I've done that before. I've made unpopular takes, and I'm just like, like the whole time, because I know it's something. Whether it's you know, it might be one about how gamers might be kind of lazy or uninspired.
Mm,
Um, like you'll know, like if there's something wrong with the community, right? There's something wrong with the community. I will go and attack it.
mhm.
I'll be honest. I haven't made a whole lot of like content outside of the shit because I'm
I
lazy.
feel you.
Like,
Hey.
I just know because
Mm,
it's like I love doing the podcast work, and that's where majority of my stuff comes from. Like, but like if I'm
yeah.
talking about stuff, sometimes I just don't want to because I gotta go put in do all the video and shit, and then like at like
Mhm.
2 in the morning, I'm just not doing it.
Yeah, I feel you. Like one of the most challenging things about like what I'm doing is like I'm recording all of my VODs like natively on my computer and everything so I can go back and edit it. But the editing work is so daunting for me. And I don't know. I got to get better at it. I got to get a little bit more diligent at it because I know it's not something that comes overnight. I know this. I can conceptualize that in my mind, but it just hurts. It pains me physically to be right here at this computer trying to you know.
Well, I
It's
gotta throw in some music or something like to have something
yeah.
in like ambiance or something because I swear I'll lose my shit otherwise. No one
Yeah.
talks about the fact of like creating content. You should enjoy creating content, but you don't have to
Mm.
enjoy the entire process.
Yeah, yeah, and that's fair. I enjoy going live. I enjoy, showing up on stream, playing video games, talking to the people. And after I'm done with my stream, I'll probably take like a few highlight videos and post them on my TikTok and whatnot. But man, to be real with you, and this is lazy of me. I will say that I just throw the whole VOD on YouTube. Honestly, it's just
Oh,
like yeah, I
that's what
just
I mean. I have this will go on YouTube, and then I have like clips and stuff afterwards.
uh
Um, when I do this, I usually do all mine. It's not like
yeah,
it's not
that's
good.
fair.
It's just time consuming.
Yeah, that's really what it is. Just
And
time
I'll be
consuming.
honest. Like one of the things about content creation that people don't talk about is sometimes I don't know what to talk about. Um,
Real.
that's something like I know, like right now, like so let's say the Game Awards, right? So the Game Awards aired, and I have a lot of
Yeah.
content where I can go do stuff with it, and I'm so excited. But it's like for me, it's like it's getting on my ass to go do it, and I just
Mhm.
like sometimes I'm like I don't know what to talk about. Like for example, I don't know if you did watch the Video Game Awards at all.
I did
Um,
not actually, and people
okay,
gave me
so
shit about it. I'm not even gonna lie to
yeah,
you.
I was lucky to have off that day, so
Mhm.
um, I watched the Video Game Awards, and it's fine. It's fine. I mean, for the
Mhm.
most part, the thing I'm interested in is trailers. And at
Mhm.
least some stuff. So we got like two new Star Wars games, Star
Yeah.
Wars: Fate of the Old Republic, and a Star Wars and a racing game, and
Mm.
which is made by Criterion, who makes Burnout
Criteria.
and Need for Speed. Yeah,
Yo, Burnout Paradise is one of my all-time favorite racing
Burnout 3
games.
is my favorite racer.
Burnout
Like
3 as well, man. Just Burnout. Man,
that.
I'm here for it.
And I'm like, you're gonna give me
I'm
that
here for
crash and all that other kind of stuff with Star Wars. I'm good. That's it. You don't say no more. You already got my money, right?
it.
Capcom having a new Mega Man. There's like a new Divinity game. There's
Mhm.
there was some new ones. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go through it. I'm gonna go talk about them.
Yeah.
Because it's good content. Um, but I think at the same time, I'm not gonna lie. When it's like it's just once you get into the actual process of speaking on it and being like, say everything I want, and I go in there and I'm like, I fucked up
Mhm.
somewhere.
Yeah. It's I would say like oh, there's the new Control game that's gonna come out soon.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I yeah, I saw that. I was like, because like I asked some people, I was like, hey, I I've been sick and my daughter's birthday is coming up and I've been getting ready for that. So like the video game awards happened like the fall around that. So like I missed it. Tell me what happened. And like nobody told me about the new Control game that was coming out.
Yeah, it's weird because I feel like it kind of slept when it went under the radar. Like it was
Mhm.
like everyone was excited, but then nobody talked about it. And
Yeah, like that's weird because like didn't Alan Wake 2 win some awards last year? They had like a big
I
musical
believe so.
number.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and
think they won best narrative, you
Control
know.
is great. If you've ever played Control, Control is
I
great.
love Control. I just recently finished like my third playthrough.
Yeah,
It,
so like Control, but with like in Dylan's point of view, like
yeah,
you get to kind of see what he sees after. I mean, it's after the events of Control, I'm assuming.
yeah,
And it looks like Inception almost, like the way that the trailer worked and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be fun.
yeah. One thing that I really do like is how they keep the Remedy verse together, you know. Even though they might not own the IP to Quantum Break anymore, they still brought in what was Iceman from X-Men.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
actor, yeah. They still brought in his actor for the Night Springs DLC in Alan Wake too. Um, just like I think like
How they
as
lose? How they
hmm?
lose the Quantum Break?
You didn't. I saw it. I didn't have an Xbox, so I just like watched it. But I think that's what it's called, Quantum Break.
Yeah, no,
Or
Quantum Break. You said they lost the rights for it.
yeah, I think so. They sold the rights to it because they don't use it. And they can't use it. That's why they're doing like a kind of actor illusion with that one actor. Um, I think Microsoft has it.
Oh, okay. Um. So it must be. I'm wondering if it's like the publisher who has it.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, the Quantum Break is not part of the Remedy connected universe.
Okay. Oh, that's
Okay,
fair.
I had no clue. But
Hey,
that's kind of yeah.
fact
That's
check me. So
I had to look into it because I was like, why is it not part of the Remedyverse? But apparently, I guess it's just not part of it at all.
yeah,
Which sucks because I don't think Quantum Break's actually a bad game.
yeah. It's
It's
not.
kind of it's a little confusing.
It is confusing because I watched it and I went and I saw like all the timelines and everything. So I don't
Yeah,
think it's a bad game. It is confusing though.
I think Remedies. I think the game, and just in general, um, is how do I explain it? I think the thing with me was like between the gameplay plus the like almost like mini movie
Hmm.
that you get with it, it feels so kind of disjointed at times.
Yeah.
The gameplay, I will say, however, was not great.
Yeah.
Um, and I think it's because time. I think it's just the mechanic of time is also not great. Like it's not all that
Hmm.
fun. Everything slows down. This is why I love Control so much, and because with the psychic abilities, you're always in the action. You
Yeah.
know,
Just throwing things. I'm throwing
oh, you
people,
felt like a boss after a while. That's also the
throwing a
only video
water
game
cooler.
The only video game I can think of where I took on legitimately as like a septic system. Like, like
Yeah. Oh
like
yeah.
the giant
Yeah.
fucking poo thing where it's just
Yeah.
like, dude, what the fuck is this? And it's like this is an actual being. Like,
Yeah. Haven't done that since like Conkers, really.
yeah, and that one at least sang. This one's just fucking gross. And I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Just shooting at it. like,
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna
Um
lie to you. If I went to go take a shit and the shit smacked me in the ass, I'm gonna lose it. like
uh no. One of the bosses that were in there that was like a really standout boss for me because of like kind of how punishing it was at jump was Mold One, the big flower tendril, like
mm,
Pet Shop of Horrors looking boss.
mhm.
That one actually gave me significant problems. Like
It's
even
a
in my
really
recent
messed up
playthrough.
looking thing. Like it's for me, it was when you go to the fridge
Ah, the fridge, yeah, the
and she
washer.
tries to purify the fridge, and it's like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's the thing that's been hurting everybody. Like, I'm like, oh fuck no.
No,
Like,
that's
I was like, nah, I'm good, fam. Like, I'm not made to be a hero.
yeah. I just really like the world of Control and like tangentially like Alan Wake. Like Alan Wake was one of those stories where I was like, okay, I get it, but I wasn't particularly interested in his story until I played Control. And I was like, wait, hold on. Let's go back to Alan Wake 1 and see what's going on. And when I put it in a perspective of like para utilitarians and just like world events, like the ultra world events, it helped me get into the world of Alan Wake a little bit more because I had a little bit more background of what these characters, well, not the characters, but what the events that go on in the
Mm,
story, um,
mm,
what they mean. So
fair.
yeah, I feel like Control like really helped me kind of connect all of it. I know it's all connected, but
Right.
Alan Wake 2 was really, really good. I would say because I had a chance to get the deluxe edition of it for a good price. I think it was like around like $20. I was like, yeah,
Okay.
let's get that.
I still
So
gotta
I
play.
got hmm?
I still gotta play too.
Oh, okay. Um, but yeah, they have like if you don't mind me saying about like the DLC,
No, you're good.
um, you can play as a version of Jesse Faden. You play as a version of Rose in there and everything, and it's really really good. It still plays like Alan Wake 2, but it does have like some of those characters
Mhm.
that were in like the other games, and it was enjoyable. I would recommend the DLC
I think
because
that's what I'll have to go check it out. I think that's what made it like the trailer for Control so interesting is when they mentioned that like your sibling has gone rogue and it's
mm,
like the board because the board's the one who tells you. And I'm
yeah.
like, oh shit, because I believe in Control, and you might know the story better than I do, but I believe that Dylan was the one that originally, like the board originally wanted.
I think so.
I think it
He
was
was
because
in
he's
the
he's he thinks
program.
he's stronger and he's stronger than she is, but
Yeah.
he was infected by the hiss, and so it was like, I guess we'll just go for the second one.
Mhm. Yeah. But yeah, like, early on, they kidnapped Dylan,
Yep.
and brought him to the FBC, and they had him go under, like, the P9 or the training and all of that. I forget the name of it. I know
Yeah.
but, yeah, really just came to Jesse trying to find him using Polaris, but
Yeah. Even
yeah.
Polaris.
And, like, even with that, the, Hedron and Polaris thing, like, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
Yeah,
Like
Polar because I always felt like it always made me feel like Polaris was us.
mhm.
Like we are
Yeah.
Polaris, and so we're in the story because she's always talking to Polaris.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Um,
it's
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I don't know the best way to explain because maybe I have to look back into like the story a little bit more. It's been a while since I played it,
I look
but
at Polaris like Navi, like, kinda like a, "Hey, listen," type of because, like, every time you're engaging in, like, the scenery or you're kinda lost, Polaris would be like, "Hey, you need to go over here."
yeah,
You
right,
need to go over there. So it's kind of like a checkpoint, waypoint type of scenario, while also just like a basic story advancer. You know.
yeah, and so I think that's what made it like interesting when like, for example, when she gets finally taken over by the hiss for a moment.
Hmm.
When I think this
Yeah,
Polaris is gone for a second, and then she starts getting taken over by the hiss, and it's kind of it's trippy.
it is.
Like
It
I'm not gonna
is.
lie, I think my favorite area in there it still has to be the ashtray maze.
Oh, I love the ashtray maze. I literally played the whole game on stream just to be like, yeah, we're gonna go through the ashtray maze. This
When
is
you
the
she's
main
with
reason I'm playing this game on
oh, it made
stream.
me really that dude. Is it Vati? I think it is the
Ati,
janitor.
yeah,
Vati,
Ati,
yeah,
yeah.
and he's like so he because he's got to be part of the building as well.
Um, I think I'm not gonna say like for sure for certain, but I think it was like he's like a Finnish water god or something like that. I
Oh
think
really?
that's what I've heard. Yeah. And like I guess he's on the oldest house's retainer. I've seen a lot of like analogs when it comes to like um like other mythos and whatnot. Like they're saying like the oldest house is like an analog to Yggdrasil. Um, the service weapon is like Excalibur and stuff like that. And I was like, I kind of see, but as much as I would like for my mind to go out there like that, like I kind of have to stay within the reins of what they're giving me in the story. So
Mhm.
I would just regard him as many tropes do as the almighty janitor, So
Yeah, and that's the thing is like, because I mean, obviously he's cleaned up the ashtray maze because he has the headphones for it.
mhm.
Like, I love that. Like, you're listening to "Take Control," like you're just blasting all these like the hiss away and
Yes.
stuff like that. And she's such a monster. Like, she really is. She's just
Yeah.
such a badass to deal with. That's why I
You
think
know
it
what?
makes the Control, the second one, so much more interesting now. Where it's like, okay,
Mhm.
now that Dylan is possibly free from the hiss, or is this what he's going through in his mind?
Mm, yeah. I don't. I gotta rewatch the trailer because I feel like part of me was like, I
His
gotta watch
melee
this.
focus, though, which I'm stoked for.
Mhm.
Like the bits where they show him like holding onto this pole thing and like this like parts of like I don't know machinery are like smashing together to make like almost like a hammer.
Yeah. Yeah. What I was about to say, it's about Dylan.
Mm.
Um, he actually like shows up like in some of the Alan Wake DLC, but like
Hmm.
it's like what context does that have within Control? Is it called Control Resonant? I think.
Yeah, Control Resonant, I think it is.
Okay. And you know what? Even with that title, it's like, okay, you're dealing with the hadron resonance fields, like, and whatnot. Um, like the little things right there. Like, what does that mean? Like resonance? Is there going to be other beings out there that are like Polaris? What if there's more slides? You know, that's
Mhm.
something. What if they found one of the slides? They could set up for anything. And I'd really like it. And I really like what Remedy has done. I will say that I did try FBC Firebreak, and while it I played it for about like 2 hours altogether, but it just didn't captivate me like that. I wanted to like it. I wanted to like it so bad.
Yeah, I feel the same. I tried it for a couple hours and just was like, I'm just not feeling this at all.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know if there's stuff like that can pertains to the lore of Control and the Remedyverse. I'm all for just looking it up on YouTube.
N-
I
nah,
just
that's
I just
real.
am not attached to it nearly as
Yeah.
much, and it's kind of unfortunate because I think anything in that verse always has me like
Yeah. I'm
up there.
there for it. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I'm gonna ask a question. This is the question that I ask a
Yeah.
lot
For
for
sure.
people all over, and the question is, what does gaming mean to you?
What does gaming mean to me? Gaming to me means community. Um Even before I was streaming or talking about video games online, um, I regularly went over to my cousin's house and we played Tekken. We going back and forth until it's time for my parents and their parents to leave and whatnot, and leave from out like our grandmother's house and whatnot. Um, I just remember having such fond moments of just being with family and connecting. And even if we're like generations apart, you can still pick up that controller and we could still show each other something. I feel like that's what it's all about. It closes the gap in a lot of things because everybody is in some form or fashion plays some type of platformer, plays some type of shooter. um it's a really, really, how can I say this? Gaming to me is just connection. It's about being close, you know.
That's
Uh,
fair.
but yeah, that's what I would say.
That's fair. That's I like that a lot because it is true. Like gaming is I've never there's so many people I've been so close to because of gaming that
Mhm.
like whether they're across the pond or
Yeah.
you know close by, it's always Like I've went multiple times to go meet people through online because of gaming. I actually went to the UK to meet people, meet friends of
Yo,
mine from over there.
that's
I went
awesome.
to Texas this year, and I met a couple other people as well. Um, I've done that multiple times. Yeah, it's dope.
Yeah. One of my friends, a good friend of mine, I met him on just one day I was playing a game on stream. I think it was uh yeah, it was Assassin's Creed 2 because Shadows was coming out soon. At that time it was going to be in November, but I was like, I've never played an Assassin's Creed game before, but Yasuke has me interested. So I'm not a poser. I don't just start off with I'm just joking, but I'm like I'm like, I don't want to just start off with Shadows and I never played any other Assassin's Creed game. I feel like, mm, I don't know any of the mechanics. I want to have like some foreground knowledge. So I was like, yeah, we're just gonna play every single Assassin's Creed game on stream. And we started off with two because one was and still is entirely inaccessible uh to play. I don't know. I gotta like I literally bought it. I bought the game and I still can't play it.
Oh,
I don't even know what to do about it. Like it frustrates me to no end. But I started off with two. And shortly after like my first or second stream, one of my friends, my good friends now, but just a person just came in there having conversation. And then it was like, yeah, you're cool. I'm gonna follow you. Hey, you're cool too. I'm gonna follow you. And then like every day I go live and I stream. So it's just like, yeah, I get to talk to this person. We get to talk. And fast forward up until now, like 2 years later, I I made candles for this man's birth. I mean, not his birthday, but for his wedding, you know. And because I make video game scented candles and
oh,
stuff like
nice.
that. Yeah. So that's one of my mini hats and whatnot. But yeah, I was honored to do that because like that's my man's. And I really, that's my dog,
Right.
man. And I don't know if I would even know this person or do something like that for another person if I didn't get in contact with him. If I didn't play Assassin's Creed 2 on a random day, and so I just feel blessed just to have community, just to talk to people. Um,
That's
I
fair.
might not like everybody I come across, but I gotta respect you. I feel like this. As long as you're a good person, you can be just a little insufferable. But I ain't gotta treat you like you bad. I can't write you off because we all going through something. I get
Facts.
online mostly, even in my times, I'm not feeling the best, but I try to
Right.
get online and the community helps me. Sometimes I'm not feeling my best self, and the community is just like, yo, you good? Let's talk
They
about it.
pick up
We
on
in
that
there.
too. Like that's the thing that's so interesting to me is when they're like every once in a while they'll pick up on it where I'm like they're like, "Are you all right?" I had it last. I was streaming on an overnight one night, and
Yeah.
one dude I was just having a bad day, and then so I just started talking about it while I was on stream. I was like, I don't care. It's
Yeah.
like 2 in the morning. Who the fuck can I care?
Yeah. But
So
you know what? It's good when people are there and they do care. Yeah. Because it's like as many times as I've gone live and people have shown up and they have their notifications on and they've heard me say some of the same things like, hey, how y'all doing? We're about to get started, playing this game. And I don't sound like myself one day. They notice it. They're like, are you getting sick? Is something going on? Are you all right? They'll hit me in a DM. They'll hit me on the Discord. You good? Yeah. But to be honest, I'm just going through something right now, you know. And they'll be like, yeah, but it'll get better. I hope it gets better for you. And that makes me feel better. That's just real. That's one of the main reasons why I'm here. Because I could play video games right now and just be offline. I've been doing it for years, but just the influx of having that community, having those people that not in that I care for, and I frankly I show up. I ask questions. I remember things about all of my streamers and all of the people that view and are there on the regular, and that's important to me. It really is. So that's one of the biggest things that I've gotten out of it. Just playing video games in general.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
man.
and I agree with that because it is like there's so much to like when you build that community, you build that trust, you build that reputation. I can have someone come in, we'll just sit there, we'll chat, we'll BS.
Mhm.
It's a good feeling, honestly.
Yeah,
In a world that does feel very disconnected, having those moments do make life so much more bearable.
yeah, yeah.
So my question, I got one last question for you.
Okay.
This is always usually the last one. Is where can they find you?
You can find me. I am on TikTok. I am on YouTube at Solar Selections. I can get my ads together for you right quick.
Sure.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Oh my God. Would you believe like I had to deal with a issue where like I think my Chrome or something on TikTok got messed up and I had to delete all of my cookies.
Ooh,
I had to delete every single one of my cookies. So like I'm not logged into some stuff. But you can find me on TikTok at Solar Selections. That's SOLAR Selections. SLE. I mean, I'm sorry, I can't even see. I'm on my other screen. SELECTIONS. Okay. Sorry, it's such a small screen. I'm on my
nah, you good.
It's way back there. And I am also like partially blind. Like this one right here is like the magnifying glass out this world. I'll tell you that.
Damn, it's
um
so fun.
I'd say, but I am on YouTube with the same ones. I could just like, can I put it like in the chat or something like that?
Yeah, go right ahead.
All right, for sure. I'm gonna just put it in the chat and all right.
Oh, yeah, you can get that in. I'll put that up, and then
Oh yeah, for sure.
post it big.
One of the things that like, yeah, I'm just just talking, but like one of the things that I really have been fortunate to have is not only the audience on TikTok, but TikTok like has like a lot of opportunities for creators to like promote products and stuff like that. Like this keyboard, just got a new keyboard from TikTok Shop, and they sent it to me like for free. For free.
Really?
All I had to do was just make a video about it. And just from like my upward mobility of being a streamer uh, and reaching out to people, it works both ways. You're
That is the
asking me to like
hardest
sign
part
me.
I have right now. Is the reaching out to streamer. Like I can reach out for certain things, like this
Mhm.
kind of stuff. Sure, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Um, but I when it's not this way, when it's like trying to get like the promotion stuff and all that, I still haven't hit that level yet.
yeah, I feel you. To be honest, I just took a shot in the dark. I reached out to companies, I reach out to people. So I've gotten so many no's, but the yeses I've gotten are stellar. I'll tell you that. So that's all I can say. I wish I can. I can't like really connect to the chat, but like my at is basically I can put it like right here, like in my display name. That's me. That's where you can find me, like right here, at Solar Selections.
Awesome.
I was trying to join the chat, but it just wasn't letting me. Maybe because I destroyed all of my cookies. I like literally threw the cookie jar in the trash. Uh,
That's a possibility, but it's no big deal there. I mean,
yeah.
remember at Solar Selections, and that's over on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, all them.
Yes, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. I'm starting to like I said, I'm building a new computers that can handle like multi-streaming everywhere and everything like that. So hopefully Twitch and YouTube on streaming soon. But for right now, I am just on TikTok and videos on YouTube.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I love that. And I know for everybody else, you can go find me on Twitch and YouTube. Of course, you can because that's how you're watching this. TikTok, you can find me up on there. I usually do most of my stuff on TikTok. I do have an Instagram, but like nobody really follows me on there, and I'm kind of fine with that. I also have
Yeah.
a Threads, but don't look for me on there. That's weird. So but that's pretty much all I have. I want to big shout out. Thank you again for stopping in here and being a part of the podcast because
Thank you. I appreciate it. This is my first podcast, just being interviewed as a streamer. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you for
oh yeah,
contacting me and reaching out. I seen your content. It's cool, fam.
I appreciate that. So it should be a lot of I don't know when this will come up, but this one in particular will be up, but it'll be up probably soon, if not now, next month.
Oh
So
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
but everyone else, I gotta see you all in here. What's up, Scorp?
Great stream. Good
Thanks
cows.
for uh
Thank you.
thanks for being in here. And as always, I'm Taylor from Afro Fish OG, and I'll catch you all in the next one.